The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. stood for equality for all. Many United Methodists valued his vision and his leadership. Bishop James Thomas described King's impact on him and others.
Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Martin Luther King's leadership came at the right time in terms of what needed to be done for this nation. I first met him in August of 1955. Even though he was 10 years younger than I had never really met a person who had his ego so much under control and who was so balanced in his approach to life. If we had only 10 minutes, I would ask him, what would we do now when the major targets of segregation are gone? The white and colored water fountains are no more. The back seats of the bus is no more. Racism is in the shadows now, and the targets are hard to find. And I would ask Martin, what would be an approach to that kind of a society which on the surface seems to be non-biased, but under the surface there is a great deal of tension and misunderstanding. Martin was about much more than race. He was about poor people. He was about Vietnam. He was about anywhere that people suffered injustices. So I'd ask him, what now would be your approach to Iraq, to the differences between the rich and the poor? I would want to know what he would bring to the present situation. We need these kind of people today more than we ever have before.
This video was brought to you by the people of the United Methodist Church through World Service donations.